Welcome to our Sunday service. I hope this finds you well and safe. I look forward to seeing everybody in person, but in the meantime, we're going to continue to reach out electronically. This service is a mixture of pre recorded and live portions. We'll close with Bo Lim delivering his sermon, but we're also going to have Michelle live leading us through communion. A few announcements. We sent out a proposal about a budget for the coming year and also to carry over the existing officers until such time as we can hold a congregational meeting and vote in the new slate. We've not heard any objections, so we're going through with that proposal. This week, in addition to the Sunday service at 10:30, there will be chat rooms on Tuesday at 1 p.m., Thursday at 10 a.m., and Friday at 7 p.m. And the link to the Google Hangout meeting is the same. It's 4 different ones, but each Tuesday it's the same, each Thursday it's the same, each Sunday it's the same as well. So if any of this technology has got you puzzled, we've been challenged, but feel free to call us, maybe call Wesley, he seems to be the smartest on it, and we'll help lead you through. But we really value this opportunity to reach out to you, and we appreciate that you're sticking with us and our congregation is hanging together through this trial. Brent.
Good morning, everybody. I echo Ralph's comments. I'm really glad that you are joining us. This is all different for all of us. This is new territory. Hearing from the governor earlier this week, it looks like we're going to be doing this for a few more weeks. So with that said, would you join me in prayer? Father God, thank you so much for who you are, for what you do for us. You know, some people, I'm sure, in this trying time are wondering what's going on. Where's this God that I love? Maybe some doubters out there. But we know that you are the God in control of everything. Even the coronavirus, even COVID-19, all of those things. You're in control of everything that's gone on because of it, whether you're stuck at home, sheltering in place, whether you're working, whatever it is, we know that you are in control. Help us to remember that and continue to look to you, not just daily, but hourly, by minute. Look to you as a God that is in control of everything. And this is not a surprise to you. We want to lift up a few of our church members who are actually suffering from COVID-19. Some are getting better, some are just starting. Continue to be with the Gustafsons, Floyd and Marlene, their daughter as well. Thank you, they're getting better. We want to continue to be in prayer for John and Mary Hawkinson. They're getting better. For Isla Stensland, we just heard that she has COVID. Be with her, touch her body. She is such an encourager. May we be able to encourage her as well as she has encouraged those, some of the rest of us. We also want to be in prayer for Ashley Candelaria, who is taking a contract in New York to go back and work. Protect her. We would ask that you would put a wall around her and keep this virus away. Not just from Ashley, but from everybody, no matter where they are. But in particular, we think in New York. That's where Ashley's headed. Thank you that she's willing to do this, that she's willing to go. Again, there's many unspoken requests or people that we just haven't talked to that maybe have things. But He knows. Thank you in advance for the answers that you're going to give us. Be with the rest of this service. Again, thank you for the technology that we have, that we're able to do this. In your Son's precious name, amen.
Okay, I am going to be reading from Isaiah chapter 52, beginning at verse 12. And I'm reading from the New Revised Standard Version. Isaiah 52, verse 12. For you shall not go out in haste, you shall not go in flight, for the Lord will go before you, and the God of Israel will be your rear guard. See, my servant shall prosper. He shall be exalted and lifted up, and shall be very high. Just as there were many who were astonished at him, so marred was his appearance beyond human semblance, and his form beyond that of mortals. So he shall startle many nations. Kings shall shut their mouths because of him. For that which has not been told them they shall see, and that which they had not heard they shall contemplate. Who has believed what we have heard? And to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? For he grew up before him like a young plant, and like a root out of dry ground. He had no form or majesty that we should look at him, nothing in his appearance that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by others, a man of suffering and acquainted with infirmity. And as one from whom others hid their faces, he was despised, and we held him of no account. Surely he has borne our infirmities and carried our diseases. Yet we accounted him stricken, struck down by God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions, crushed for our iniquities. Upon him was the punishment that made us whole, and by his bruises we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have all turned to our own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed, and he was afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. Like a lamb that is led to the slaughter, and like a sheep that before its shearers is silent, so he did not open his mouth. By a perversion of justice he was taken away. Who could have imagined his future? For he was cut off from the land of the living, stricken for the transgression of my people. They made his grave with the wicked, and his tomb with the rich, although he had done no violence, and there was no deceit in his mouth. Yet it was the will of the Lord to crush him with pain. When you make his life an offering for sin, he shall see his offspring and shall prolong his days. Through him the will of the Lord shall prosper. Out of his anguish he shall see light. He shall find satisfaction through his knowledge. The righteous one, my servant, shall make many righteous, and he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore I will allot him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he poured out himself to death and was numbered with the transgressors. Yet he bore the sin of many and made intercession for the transgressors.
Thank you, Jan. Now Michelle will lead us through communion.